Hey, hi, Alekhya. How are you? Good
I'm
morning.
doing
I mean, good evening.
good.
And
Good
it's
evening. Yeah.
yeah. Congratulations on your Amazon interview package and whatever
Yeah.
you were able to do was really great. And I think initially we had a talk about it. Like you had expressed your preparation like will for this entire thing like Amazon GeoFlex for Europe, right? And
Yeah.
it is the reason like you had joined the course, I guess. That was
Yeah.
the prime reason. I think last year we had a chat about it, and then you had joined in November, right? In the
Yeah.
in the November batch, and I guess you continued with the next batch as well. Yeah,
In December we had a chat. Yeah. In this year, starting either in Jan, I guess. Yeah. I have joined in the previous batch, but then after I joined it in the further batch. Yeah. Since I joined in the middle, yeah, I continued in the next batch.
that's great. Actually,
However, I couldn't attend much of the live sessions, but yeah, I was not missing the sessions, recorded sessions as well.
yeah. So I was like very excited when I heard that you actually got into whatever you were dreaming about or maybe planning about. So I had like some questions which I think people would like to know. And the first
Yeah.
question is like, how was this course helpful? This
Yeah,
course.
the course, the main intention is for me to point out what are the topics that I had to cover. And sometimes, if we explore some or the other topics, we might miss some or the other techniques we might miss. So I was preparing, but I wasn't focused earlier. But when I got a call from this particular position, and which is same for my networking domain itself, so I
Yeah,
thought to achieve this one. So and I need a consistency also, and I need what all topics that I've covered of strong confidence.
mm,
And when I was going through your YouTube videos, right? So I like the way of explanation. Basically, that was the only thing that I had to contact you. And actually, I didn't contact any other course details also. The one and only I got to know about you is that YouTube channel, and then that's it. So that's how I had contacted, and that's how I joined the uh, course. But yeah, in middle there are many works that I had to travel for my sister's wedding and all. So but however, I was managing the attending these recorded sessions at least. And sometimes yeah, it was good that I followed the recorded session. Sometimes when I was going through the videos, I couldn't get it in one shot, so I
mm,
was playing back again. So that was a good with the recorded sessions. So I'll be like, I was many of the points, like everything I have noted it down, and when I'm referring it again, so that notes helped me a lot instead of going through again and again videos, right? So I went through the notes that I have prepared when you're explaining, giving classes. And even lead code also. Because of this sessions, yeah, for assignments and all, I have started. Unfortunately, I didn't complete all of the assignments, but most of the assignment topics I have covered. And even I have covered top 50 Amazon or Google questions and all. So even if I'm not getting the proper solution, I don't have this thing, I mean, I'm not worried so much, so I didn't waste much of time. Instead, I went through for a solution in discussion session in lead code itself, and I found the best solution by running it time complexity. After that, I started analyzing the
yeah,
techniques and all. So many of the questions and so problems I went through like that only. That's how actually the many of the topics, right? Even data structures, everything, the techniques that we will be learning after solving the problems only is what I got it actually. So once I got that, so I keep on practicing more and more problems, find the solutions, then after understand, analyze them. Then once I get that, okay, this is one of the approach. So I just didn't keep that program just like that. Once I keep on, once I completed top 50, again I went on solving on myself those top 50 again with my analysis.
Yes,
So that's
definitely.
how I repeated the questions, I repeated the topics, I repeated your sessions, everything I have repeated.
So I think it's a great insight of how you actually prepared and how you practiced and how you utilized your time, even though you were busy. And it is like a normal life, right? You also go ahead with your office works and like you get very less time. You just get time on weekend, but then you have to also unwind yourself by doing some activities apart from just studying or maybe just keep on preparing. Like you can exhaust yourself, right? But still
Yeah,
there has to be a consistency even though you study sometime every day, but if you continue it for a little longer period, then I think that is what you did. And
yeah,
you maintained the consistency even though you might have left it for 3 4 days, but then again you might have come back, and those days are unavoidable, as you said, like your sister's wedding and maybe other travels which may have been unavoidable. It is there with everyone, but you have to
yeah,
always catch in and you have to just remember that you have a target to achieve, right? So that is what you
yes,
did. And I think that is what has paid off, the most important thing being the consistency.
yeah.
And yeah, I think uh, how are you feeling after getting your dream offer? Like this is what you had dreamt the last year, right?
Yes, yes.
So
I
how
have,
are you feeling?
I'm like literally so much happy. And then at some point of time, I was like, okay, now I'll put all my books and all my reading aside. Actually, at right point of time I have contacted you, and the way you responded was also actually matters to me. I mean, the way you encouraged me before taking the course also, that you no need to worry. I mean, the topics that I have to cover, and you can crack it. I mean, the confidence level that you have given before joining the course itself, right? Yeah, which was also made me a little bit enthusiastic. It was actually, yeah. So
Because
for all of
yeah,
this journey also, right, I should thank you, and I'm really thankful for you, for your
yeah,
course, for your explanation.
yeah. I think what I am confident in is if you are serious enough and if you follow me, then you will be able to do it, right? And
Yeah,
there will be no blockers because since it is a live course, you can always come ahead and ask about if you are facing any issue. So
sure.
I am that much confident that whoever is seriously preparing and getting something done, then there will be no blockers, and even he or she will be able to do it, right? So that is why
Yes.
I also said this to you, that even though you are not confident, I am confident that you will be able to do it, but you will have to follow that, right?
The best thing that I have done when I just moved, just after getting a call from Amazon Ireland, I just moved to Bangalore. And yeah, the best thing that I've joined this Techdose. Luckily, that was the best decision I've made. And after that, the certain points that we are at some point of time, I was not even I mean, not even like have a proper path that what I'll have to go, right? So this is the thing that made me to go through all of the things without miss anything. So yeah, thank you so much for that, Surya. Actually, your way of explanation, that's the only thing that I liked actually. So and the way you covered the topics, yeah, of course. The course is apart, yeah. The main thing which made me to join is the way of explanation.
Thank
I
you.
think that is very unique. I found in YouTube. Many YouTube channels I've seen. Yeah, that's the only one. And even my sisters, my friends who got to know about this one, they also like, okay, I'll go through. I'll go through.
Great. So I think everything got together at a good time for you. Like you got
Yeah,
the be here, you joined the course, and you started working for the same. You put the effort at the right time, and the interview was also at a good gap so that you can be ready. So I think
actually, I have delayed the interviews approximately 2.5 months. Two times I have delayed, just like for my preparation purpose. Luckily, they have allowed me, and then yeah, they gave me enough time, and yeah, that was a good. thing that had happened. Otherwise, it would have been not happened actually.
I mean, I'm really happy that you got there, and I always
Thank
feel very happy that someone I taught and maybe someone connected to us actually got at a very good place, and it actually makes me proud as well because
Yeah.
I was also able to do something for others, right? It is not like just
Yes.
I'm running a course and doing something for a business purpose. So that keeping that aside, when someone gets at a very good place, get their dream, it actually makes me feel very proud, not just on a
Yeah,
business
that you
part, but
are
also
also
on a
part
success.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are also part of this, right? Yeah, I get that.
So yeah, I mean, this is my dream work, you can say, like teaching people and also making them believe in themselves and actually getting their dreams of which they might not have believed they can do it, right? So this is
Yeah.
and this makes me feel really proud after doing it, and then people just go back and realize that they were not really sure about if they will be able to do it, and they might not have been even sure about if I should apply. Okay, I have also seen such
Yes,
cases.
I
And
have seen my friends only till now actually when they get scared to apply that I did not prepare yet. It's okay. Even I have been applying for Amazon, but not for outside of India. Earlier I was targeting for India only, Amazon, Google, all this. Amazon I have been tried approximately 3 times. I gave interview last couple of years, last 2 years I guess, but
yeah.
never ever I took it serious. But yeah, I went to at least third round kind of a thing, but not I did not prepare so well, and then it didn't go well actually. But I didn't stop applying for those.
Mm.
I keep on
Yeah.
taking even though I didn't prepare. That was
Yeah.
the we have to maintain
I
actually.
think I think by giving some interviews, you also get some idea about what you need to cover, what you are lacking, and maybe you can put your effort accordingly, right?
Yeah, actually, luckily, I was like, I told you, right? I have moved to Juniper Networks after that Cradle Point India. So before getting Juniper or before getting Cradle Point, I've been given many interviews.
Yeah. I mean, everyone
So
has their struggle, right? It's not like you have given one interview and you get it. Because
no,
people
no,
know
no.
you when you actually do something great, but then your struggle never comes into picture, right? And everyone has a struggle in their life. Like everyone has that phase where you might not even get a call. You are just applying, you are just getting referred, but you never get a chance to interview, or maybe even if you are interviewing, you are not lucky enough, right? A luck factor is also there, and your preparation all day it will work, but then you should also get some luck on your side. You might not be lucky
Yes,
in an interview, even though you know everything, right? You will get to also roam around the entire Europe, since it is like the European Union are all combined, and you
no,
can easily roam
no.
there, right?
Unfortunately, Ireland doesn't fall under Schedule 1 visa, so that for I can't roam Europe just like that. I'll have to take a visa only. I'll have
But
to
I think
apply.
it will be easy once you start staying in Ireland, and then you can apply for like a visitor's visa for 30 days, and in 30 days you can roam around all the countries, and you can do work from
Yeah,
home, like whenever you feel like it is lighter. Like in Q4, the code will freeze, and they will not do anything else. They will just plan for the next year. And I think if you are joining now, I don't think there will be a lot of pressure in Q4. So you can get home around in Q4, but it is pretty cold in Q4. So you have to be careful about that, right?
yeah, I'm planning for that only.
Anyway, any plans of settling down outside and not coming back to India? Maybe like something like that.
I have actually planned to settle down itself. So
Yeah, but
I don't know.
be careful, right? If you are a foodie, you might regret it. You might change your decision. But if you are not a foodie, it won't be a problem.
I'm not a foodie that much.
Okay. And if you are good with cold temperatures, then I think
Uh,
you should be good.
I am very bad for that. I am so allergic for that. I am like taking from now on medication. I can't even stay in
Yeah.
Bangalore. Weather changes only.
I mean,
I'm not.
Bangalore is not chilly. And if you are going to Ireland, it is just next to Iceland, and you think about how cold it will be, right? So
Yeah.
half of my team members are in Ireland itself, and I know how cold it is, right? So I can make it out if you are going there. So one piece of advice which you would like to give to anyone who are joining our course in future, and maybe like people initially feel very skeptical. Some people are confident, but most people are a little skeptical about if this is enough, and this and whatever I'm teaching is enough to actually crack a FANG company like Amazon or Microsoft. And will I be able to go there if I do this thing? If I follow this roadmap, then will this be enough, or do I need to also follow many other resources? And whoever is teaching, he might have done so many other things to actually be here, but then I'm just teaching people to actually go and get the job, and you don't have to actually move a mountain to get a job. But if I tell, that may not sound very reasonable, but if someone like you who has already done it, right, and have been a part of this entire course curriculum progress, and whatever you have felt, what will you suggest when someone is joining?
Yeah, so I would suggest, yeah, even when my friends are trying, right? I mean, even in that way also, I keep on listening some of the things. So I will say some of the points, right? So first point is, so for first is when we have to keep on programming in unless we get that code or not. Sometimes we don't get that code, we don't get that logic. Even if we are not able to write it, it's okay, find a solution, analyze it, and then just don't leave that solution just like that. Write it. I mean, everything, what I prefer, what I suggest is everything is on paper. Do everything on paper or whatever it may be. Analyze, not a code wise, as you explained, algorithm wise, and then even the pictorial way, like that you will have to understand any code. So that matters. Once you understand, also come again and then try to do that code, so that you will be able to recall. Until and unless suddenly, if you in interview, you can't just recall just like that. So I suggest to recall everything whatever you read. Once you go through the topics, just don't leave like that. Come again, even the data structures, even the trees and hash tables, everything I keep on practicing. And even if I'm not remember properly, I keep on listening the videos again and again. So that won't be a problem, that should not be the problem also, even if you listen. So spend time, you have to spend time. I mean, if you want to achieve something, right, you have to sacrifice some of the things if you
Yeah,
are working. And one more is like, yeah, as you said, for your course, it's almost, it covers 75%, I would say, for Amazon. Okay. The 25%, what I would suggest is the star topology, what they follow in Amazon in the interviews is what every individual has to make an effort. That is something apart from the topic's technical skills, that is way beyond that. So
yeah,
this is must, how much this 75% is must, how much you do work around programs, how much you do. This part is also very very important. I had gone through so many, I mean, approximately 1 month for the star analysis, that I kept on searching for multiple questions. And even in my 6 rounds of interviews, I almost hit in each round minimum 6 to 7 such type of questions, and I had to explain in a star way only. if
yeah.
if I don't follow that, I mean, they are not going to impress.
That thing is pretty important for not just for Amazon, but every company have something very specific
Oh,
apart from the
yeah.
algorithms part. Algorithms part is
Yes.
something you have to be good at, and it is common all across the companies. So we cover that, and for something very specific, like as you said, the leadership principle, definitely effort is required, and you have to have a very good answer, because they have great expectancy from leadership principles, right? So you have
Actually,
to, yeah, you
yes.
have to prove something from your past work, or maybe you have to make something out, but you have to give some very effective and very, very good points, which actually will make them more interested in yourself, right? Why should I actually choose
Yeah,
you? Should I
that
put
kind
you
of
for
a
a
skill.
meeting, right? Yeah. So that
Yes.
is thing you have to prepare yourself, and it is very company specific. So every company may have some different type of requirement. You have to research on that as well by seeing interview experiences and all. I think that would be good.
Yes, exactly. The core, apart from the course, this is the must thing everyone has to go through. It's not that something it is very difficult. Also, upon experience, upon giving interviews, you will get it. But the one thing is, should not get scared. Every for everything, whatever it may be, yeah, everyone has to have that confidence in them that it's okay. Even if you're not shortlisted, that's okay. But need to give the interviews what matters.
Hmm. Yeah.
Actually,
So
sometimes this gets complicated. Actually, the way
yeah,
they ask the questions, right? Yeah, it's
yeah.
the company specifics. Many, yeah. Even I got a call from Google Taiwan, but yeah, since I'm not interested to for that country, I did not attend for that.
Yeah. Great.
I thought to attend, but I was like, I'll be missing some of the important things that are in this short time. So I don't wanted to waste much of
Like,
time again.
you can stay here, get some experience. This will help, right? I'm being in Amazon and working. They have very fast-paced work culture, and you will get to learn a lot. You will be doing a lot of work as well, and then you can move anywhere whenever you want, right? Once you have experience, a good tag, uh, like a good package as well, you will get a good increment on the same, and you can also showcase a lot of good work, whatever you do at Amazon. So I think
Yeah.
it's a great opportunity right now to be in Europe, and you can move out from Europe anytime. Like there is no issue, but getting to that part where you can enjoy and see everything whatever you wanted, because the grass is always greener on the other side. So if you see from India, it seems fine, but then you have to experience yourself, and once you are full of that, you can come back again, right?
Yeah,
So
of course. But
one last piece of advice which you would like to give to our viewers, like anything, any
yeah,
motto,
keep
whatever you used to follow.
consistency and do not keep having the confidence. Do not lower down yourself. Keep on applying. It's okay even if you fail. Or even if I don't get any calls, I'd never get disappointed. Actually, what my job is like apply, apply, apply.
Even though you are not getting a call, you will get it someday. And when you get it, you have to be prepared. So
Yeah, when we get, we are not sure, but yeah, just be prepared. Just like that. Yeah. Somehow whatever the system design questions also, like I was using the hash tables, and
yeah,
yeah, the hash tables is the one which I went through so many times. Actually, the recorded session also, like I was noting down and everything, right? Yeah, so hash table, all the sorting techniques, everything, actually it will be useful, and it has to be everyone has to must go through
yeah. I
all
think
the
also
assignments. Yeah.
yeah, I keep saying that you don't just have to solve the questions, but you also have to understand the implementation of the data structures, and you have
Yes.
to be very accurate with your time complexity and space complexity.
Yes.
And if you are good with the implementations, you will actually know about why this is the time or why that is the time, right? If someone argues with you. So I think that will help,
Yes.
because in between the rounds, you will see that you don't just get a coding question, but you are also asked about the implementation of it, or maybe how this is done, why this
The
is the time
implementation, the
complexity.
time complexity. Why are you choosing this one? Why are you not choosing the another? Sometimes, if we are good enough to explain, we ourselves we explain with this way, this procedure or this data structure I'm using, just because see, for sometimes searching matters, insertion doesn't matter. So that's how I've used this, since I don't care about this insertion, but when I'm searching, I'm getting it in all of one, and that's how interviewer expects, actually. So we should have that proper, time complexities also, and even when they are ready to give some hints also, we should catch. If we can able to catch them only if we have the proper knowledge and if we have the proper practice.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good night. Bye. Yeah.
Good night. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.